The Glitch in Time story. It started the way it always does, with something small. Just a flicker on the screen. A quick stutter in the background music. The kind of bug you'd expect in any old game. I didn't think much of it. I kept playing, convinced it was nothing more than lag. But that was the first mistake. The second mistake was ignoring the clock. The in-game timer froze at midnight. It never moved again, no matter how far I got. Every jump, every enemy I fought, all frozen under that hollow zero. A countdown stuck forever at the end. At first, I thought it was a glitch in the level. But then the world around me began repeating itself. I'd walk down a hallway, and when I turned the corner, I'd find myself in the same hallway again. I'd kill an enemy, only to hear the same footsteps seconds later, the same growl, the same scream. It was like the game was chewing itself, stuck in an endless loop. And then I noticed the footprints. They were faint, pixelated, but they were there, behind me, leading into the hallways I hadn't walked yet. Like something or someone was copying my movements before I made them. Still, I kept going. I laughed it off. A broken game, I thought. Maybe even a creepypasta mod someone slipped in. But the longer I played, the stranger it became. Colors warped. The sky flickered violently between day and night, as if the world couldn't decide which was real. Trees stretched too tall, shadows bending unnaturally, twisting like wires caught in static. The NPCs were the worst. They shouldn't have spoken. They were background characters, programmed to stay silent. But one by one, they began whispering. Their voices were distorted, dragged down like corrupted audio files. Sometimes, they called my name. Other times, they begged me to stop playing. And then there were the warnings. Low, broken voices muttering, "Don't go forward. Don't go forward. He's waiting." One of them even laughed. Not the kind of laugh you hear in games. This was wet, ragged, human. A laugh far too real to be part of the code. I told myself to shut it off, to turn the console off and walk away. But I didn't. Curiosity, stupidity, whatever it was, I stayed. I stayed until I saw it. Until I saw him. Far off, standing at the edge of a glitched field, was my character. Or at least, something wearing my skin. He stood motionless, frozen, but every few seconds he twitched, repeating movements I had made minutes before. Raising his weapon. Jumping once. Looking behind him. He was a recording, but not a perfect one. Because after a while, he began doing things I hadn't done. Tilting his head. Smiling. Waving. From that moment on, the game stopped following its own rules. I couldn't die properly anymore. Every time I was hit, instead of respawning, the world rewound. My vision blurred. The screen shuddered. And I was dragged back, dragged into the same broken checkpoint, forced to relive the same moments again. And again. And again. The whispers followed me. Not just in-game. At night, lying in bed, I could still hear them. Words crawling under my skin. "We see you. We see you. We see you." Sometimes I heard breathing through my headphones, slow and ragged, even with the console turned off. I checked my room 100 times. Empty. Always empty. But the sound never left. One night, I fell asleep with the game running. When I woke, the menu screen was gone. In its place was my reflection. A webcam feed. Except I didn't own a webcam. My reflection blinked at me, just slightly out of sync. And then it smiled. After that, it didn't matter what I played. The glitch followed me. No matter the game, no matter the world, there was always something wrong. A frozen clock. A shadow too long. And always, always, him. My other self. Standing in the distance. Closer each time. Watching. Sometimes, I catch him in the corner of my eye, even outside the screen. In mirrors. In windows. Even in the reflection of my phone. He never speaks. He never moves. He just waits. I can feel it, he's patient. Patient in a way only a copy could be. He knows that eventually I'll glitch too. I thought it was just a bug. A corrupted file. A bad save. But it's not. The game isn't broken. The glitch isn't in the system. The glitch is in me.